Saturday just got better. Hello, everyone. I'm Sarah Pribis. I'm watching over you lot while Shazza auditions for Big Brother. I think she's gonna make it this year. I'm just kidding. She's waiting for Celebrity Big Brother. For whatever reason, I'm so excited to fill in. I host the US show, but there's just something about the English players. We really have a knack for trivia. Yes, I'm talking to you, Aaron Barnard, Ben J. Corby, James and Bruno the dog, Adam Fowler, Akbar, the Masterminders, Luann, Indy, and Sailor, and almost 70,000 of you. You're ready to play, so let's keep this short and sweet. You're gonna have to answer 12 questions with 10 seconds. If you get them all right, then you win the prize. Tonight, it's 550 pounds. 550 pounds. You can buy a lot of pudding with that kind of money. Or mushy peas. Not your thing. Whatever. It's money. Spend it on whatever you want. You're out, you're on the town, you got a busy life, so let's get this show off and poppin'. Here's Q1. What do the winners of the Masters Golf Tournament receive? Green jacket, free nachos for life, or a muscle man costume? It's amazing being good enough to go to this tournament, but if you're the best of the best, then you have a chance to win free nachos for life. No, it's not free nachos, though. That sounds great. It's a green jacket. You win the green jacket, and 70,317 of you got that. Some clothing kind of sounds like a letdown, doesn't it? Winning HQ, however, never a letdown. Q2. Which area of the US is often associated with alien sightings? Studio 54, Area 51, or the White House? The place where no one can explain the insanity happening on a regular basis might be the White House. But if you want aliens, you're off to Area 51. Area 51 is your answer. 68,512 of you got that. Have you ever wondered about Area 50? They never get any shout outs, do they? And I have a shout out for you. Hey everyone, don't forget about tomorrow's Super Sunday prize. We've got 8,000 pounds on the line for our Sunday roast edition with Sharon. Yeah, she'll be back. Don't forget how handy extra lives are. You're probably gonna need one for tomorrow. Okay, on to Q3. Approximately 19 million people worldwide do what every day? Have their birthday, get married, or fly in a plane. This is a pretty popular thing to do. If you multiply that number by days in a year, you get the population. So it must be have their birthday. Have their birthday is the answer, and 30,497 of you got that. The most common birthday in the world is January 1st, at least according to online age verification. Smart thing to do, I gotta start doing that. Q4. Who was the title character in Shakespeare's The Merchant of Venice? Mercutio, Antonio, or Shylock? Who was the main man slinging merch back in the day? In Venice, it wasn't Shylock. It was Antonio. Antonio is the correct answer. 11,951 of you got that. Romeo and Juliet, two gentlemen of Verona. Seems the bard had a thing for Italy, didn't he? Q5. In which part of the world do Walloons live? Western Europe, Scandinavia, or Middle East? These strange animals. No, they're not animals, even though they sound so cute and cuddly. Actually, they're just Belgians. So they're in Western Europe. Western Europe is your answer. 3,167 of you got that, and we have our first savage question here at Q5. Wow, 8,000 of you add on that one. So the Walloons are from a region called Wallonia, which makes up just over half of the country's size and a third of its population. Q6. Which singer has never had a UK hit with a cover of Peggy Lee's Fever? Nina Simone, Helen Shapiro, or Madonna? Originally a hit in 1956 for Little Willie John, it is Peggy Lee's version which remains the most famous. But sorry, Miss Nina Simone, You never had that UK hit. Yes, 660 of you got that, but we have another savage question. Back-to-back savagery, cues 5 and 6. Over 2,000 of you out on that. HQ Matata. It's okay. All right, let's move on to Q7. Which actor reportedly gave each of his close friends $1 million in 2013? Brad Pitt, Mark Wahlberg, or George Clooney? How do you think this gift was delivered? Suitcases full of cash? A cash-sharing app? A comically large check? Well, I mean, who cares how it was delivered? I'd just be saying, thank you, George Clooney. Of course, George Clooney's your answer. 410 of you got that. How does one become close friends with George, by the way? I'm just wondering. Q8. In 1795, the U.S. Congress considered printing all laws in English and which other language? Dutch, German, or French? Today, you might have to press 1 for English in a lot of places, but very rarely would you have to do it alongside German. German's your answer here at Q8, and 157 of you got that. Turns out that nearly 10% of the population was German back then. Q9. Which of these exercise systems was devised in a prison camp? Pilates, Bikram yoga, or CrossFit? Pilates, Bikram yoga, or CrossFit? Well, during World War I, a creative prisoner came up with a system that would have shot him up that bestseller list. He invented Pilates. Pilates is your answer at Q9. 89 of you got that. Definitely one of the nicer ways to stay fit in the brig. Here's Q10. What has footballer James Milner not been pictured doing on his official Twitter account? Watching paint dry, measuring mini eggs, or the ironing? Often accused of being very boring. There's even a fake boring James Milner account. Milner made his Twitter debut in 2018, and he's done everything but watching paint dry. Watching paint dry is the correct answer. 45 of you still in this game. It's nice to see the rich and famous living a common life. Q11. Which French Channel tunnel boring machine shared its name with an Oscar-nominated actress born in 1943? Bridget, Catherine, or Marion? Seems all their boring machines are named after French cinema stars. Why not after James Milner? This one in particular was Madame Deneuve Catherine. Catherine's your answer here at Q11. 17 of you in this game. She won the big acting prize, and you're nearly to our big prize, because this is it. The final question. It all boils down to this one. Who's gonna take home the HQ pride and glory? It's Q12. Which of these cities has the most bookshops per person in the world? Dublin, Hamburg, or Buenos Aires? While the US is close to having just one bookstore, this city has 25 bookshops per 100,000 people, ahead of Hong Kong and Madrid to top the list. The books aren't mostly printed in German, nor in English, but Spanish. It's Buenos Aires for the win, and we have 7 winners. Yay, you! Congratulations to all 7 of our winners. That is the way to continue your weekend. How are you going to celebrate? Oh, I'm going to butcher some of these, but Fred Bowton, congratulations, 78 pounds for you. Finis Cat, I want to see more avatars. We can see you. I want to see what you look like if you have a cat, Finis Cat. I want to see it. Ranja David XD, I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry, but congratulations on your 78 pounds. And Shakel Marin something. You too. You all deserve it, because this isn't about the money even. This is about the bragging rights, about winning HQ. 7 winners. I am absolutely gobsmacked. You Brits know your way around a quiz. If you won, it's time to pop some bottles, and if you didn't, pour yourself a spot of tea. It's going to be okay. There's always tomorrow. I'm Sarah Pribis. Let me know how you did. And speaking of tomorrow, you're not going to want to miss it. It's our big Sunday roast show, 3 p.m. Invite a friend now for that crucial extra life. The prize is 8,000 pounds. See, I told you you're not going to want to miss it. And Sharon's going to be back. Have a great night. Bye.